Yeah. So we will start with this article, element locators in Selenium RC. ఏంటి స్వాతి?
రికార్డింగ్ చేయకపోతే మర్చిపోయారేమో.
హలో,
రికార్డింగ్ చేయట్లేదు కదా, మర్చిపోయారేమో.
we are discussing, right, that no, we are discussing, right, that's why I didn't record. Actually I am loading it, right, I'm uploading it in YouTube, right?
Okay.
So I don't want to have our discussion in that video.
Okay, got you.
So Selenium uses locator to find the elements of your page that it needs to interact with. So this is my page. Hello, I'm getting some disturbance, Swati.
Disturbance? Not here.
Okay, now it's not there. Okay, this is my page. I want to click on a link. As I explained you earlier, there are 5 links, right?
Yes.
You should provide some locator to identify on which link I need to click. So if I provide identifier as link equal to 3, he will click on the link 3, chapter 3 he will click. So these are called identifiers. Identifiers will help us in locating the element with which we need to interact. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So these are the element locators available in Selenium RC. First one is ID. ID strategy looks for an element in the page having an ID attribute. Let me explain this. If you see here, this element has ID. So you can provide the ID equal to email as the identifier. As shown you here, you can provide ID equal to and you provide the value in this ID attribute.
Okay.
Okay. I am making as the presenter. Just share your screen and Eclipse with me. We will look at all kind of locators, element locators.
Yeah.
Okay, you try to log in for Gmail.
Yes, I tried.
So are you able to log in?
Yeah, actually, I have a problem with this part. I think yeah, page login is challenge.
What happened?
Yeah, I think it's showing some problem with the XPath.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
and
In such
actually,
cases, yeah, you wrote the expert by your own, Swati.
yes,
Okay. This is Firefox, right?
yes,
Then open Selenium IDE. If you face any difficulty in writing locators by own, open Selenium IDE and
mm-hmm.
then you are already in record mode, right? Just click on it.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Go here. Maximize it once. See, you have ID, Swati. For that sign in button, you have ID. No need to write XPath. In FB login, we have written XPath because that button didn't contain any ID. If any element contains ID, you should go ahead with ID because IDs are unique ones and those are more reliable.
Yes.
So
Mm-hmm.
this is the priority you should follow. First, you should go with ID. If ID is not there, go ahead with name. If name is not there, go ahead with CSS locator. I will explain what does that mean by CSS locator. If
Okay.
these
Yes.
three are not available, then only go ahead with XBath.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, if you find any difficulty in writing locators by your own, just open Selenium ID. Here he is giving right ID equal to sign in.
Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we will use that.
Okay. Yeah, if it is XPath, it will show XPath in
Yeah,
the
it will show XPath also. It will show XPath also. If ID is not available to it, you can use this
okay.
XPath. You face issue with XPath, right? We will use this XPath and see what will happen.
Okay.
But I'm telling you one thing. Here he indexed right double slash
Yeah.
input 12
Mm-hmm.
double slash input 12 slash input 12. These two are there, right? Last two XPaths.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Those two you should not use. Actually, in those two XPath is relying on the index of the input.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
assuming that 12th input tag is the sign in button. That is not the right way. These kind of XPath you should not use. If any XPath contains index, don't use that.
Okay.
In the first XPath you don't have any index, right? He's relying on the ID of the input.
Okay. Yeah. Got it. Got it.
These kind of XPaths you can use it.
Okay.
So I'm copying it in our program. So if you face any issue, first we'll work on it, then only we'll continue it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now put a debugger here. Run the program in debug mode. Debug as Java application. Press F8 in your keyboard. Press F8.
Okay.
So the error is okay. We didn't start server and he again forgot.
అసలు నేను ఇందాక స్టార్ట్ చేయడానికి చూస్తుంటే నాకు something Selenium is not recognized as an internal external command అని వస్తుంది.
You didn't use CD and change directory command you should use, right? You are
Yeah, I
directly
did.
okay. After giving okay, you
Yeah.
entered right desktop. Then you are not giving. Yeah, now try. Yeah, if you want to if you want to change your directory from Swati to Selenium at single shot, you should give cd desktop slash Selenium.
Okay.
Okay, java-jar space, yeah, then Selenium, yeah, tab, press tab, yeah, enter, press shift tab, then yeah, enter.
Okay.
Here started it, right? Now run the program in debug mode again. Gmail underscore login, debug as Java application. Yeah. The password you entered is incorrect. That means you didn't give correct password only. But it is able to perform all the three actions. It is able to identify the button.
Okay. Yeah.
You gave correct credentials?
No.
No, right? So
No. I didn't
yeah,
get the correct
yeah, you
password.
can try it later also by giving the right credentials. But the program is working. If the identifier is, if the locator is not correct, it will definitely throw an exception. Unable to identify an element, it will throw. The program is running means you are able to identify the element. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
1 minute. Shit. Yeah. Now to run it in debug mode, step by step or line by line, you should press F6 and press F6. Then it will close the window.
Okay. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this is enough.
Now click on the program and in Eclipse, click on Gmail underscore login program and press F6.
Okay. Yeah, చేశాను.
You should go to next line and okay, click on the program and press F8. We'll try.
Yes, please. Okay. Yes, I did.
Machine hang అయిందేమో.
Yes,
No
it's
problem.
okay.
I terminated the program.
Okay.
Close these two windows, Swati. This Firefox window and these next two are there, right? Close them.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So we will look at locators.
Okay.
1 minute. Let me check the task manager. CPU 62, 63%. That's not very huge. Then why is it hanging? Browser, yeah, it got loaded. So can you open Facebook for me? Facebook.com. Press Facebook.com.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the tab and press F12.
Tab and press F1. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the inspect element button.
Okay. Yeah.
Go up.
Mm-hmm.
No, go up.
Email.
Yeah. Click on email.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now it is highlighting some tag, right? It is highlighting some tag in the DOM, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Right click on it.
Okay.
Do copy as HTML. Copy as HTML.
Okay.
Okay. Open Notepad++. press Control New, Control N, sorry, Control plus N. Okay, copy it there.
Okay.
So this is the tag corresponds to that element on the page, email element on the page.
Okay.
Okay, we will try to identify that element in different ways using all the locators available for us in Selenium RC. Okay,
Okay.
I told you right, there are 6 locators available for us. You can find an element by ID.
Yes.
Here ID is available, right? ID equal to email available, right?
Yeah.
So you can identify this element by using ID. And after ID, if you are able, if you don't have ID available within that element, next preference you will give to name.
Okay.
Here name is available, right? So you can identify this element by using name also.
Okay.
Third one is CSS. CSS. I will explain you what does it mean by CSS. What does it mean by CSS locators? And fourth preference we will give to XPath.
Okay.
So we'll try to identify the same element by XPath also. And few other are there like link. Link is an identifier to identify links.
Okay.
I opened a page, right? I have 5 links with me. I want to click on the third link. Then I will provide the identifier like this. Link equal to the text which is appearing on the page. I will provide like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5 are the text I am viewing on the page, right?
Yes.
If I want to click on chapter 3 link, I will give the identifier like this. Link equal to chapter 3. The link identifier will be used only for links on the page. It is not all useful for any other element on the page. Only for links. That means a tag, ahref tag will use, right?
Yes.
Only for that we will use that.
Okay.
Okay, that is link. That is link, and one more is DOM. So DOM is nothing but DOM identifier will be used to identify the elements. There we will write simple script to identify that element. So this element will try to identify through DOM also. Okay.
Okay.
So we'll do one thing. Open Eclipse. Here you have open Eclipse again.
Yeah.
So you have com.swati_rc, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right click on it. New class.
Okay.
Name the class as element locator. Here check public static void main is there, right? Select that checkbox. Select that checkbox. No, not there. Here. Which methods tab would you like to create? Yeah.
Okay.
That one. He's giving okay. Element locator is not a valid identifier. He's saying because someone else used it. So put my element locator. My element locator. No, Swati. You're giving spaces. That's why he's saying like that. You should not give a space. I forgot to tell you, I think. Remove my.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't tell you the coding syntaxes also. C. And you should not give L also. You gave small L, right?
Yes.
In Java, while giving naming conventions, either in variables or classes also, you should not use spaces.
Okay.
But to separate words, we will use camel casing here. That means every new word should start with a capital letter.
Okay.
Okay, delete small l and put capital L.
Okay.
Okay. You have space, I guess, in front of E. Remove that space.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, now finish.
Okay. Yes.
And that's why I'm doing in your mission. Otherwise, if I show programs in my mission, no, it will definitely run. When you are trying to practice this, you will do these mistakes. No one will tell you, right?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
will be stopped there itself. See all my programs. FB login. FB is a word and login is new word, right? So I put L as capital, I as capital. In this also, first test in RC. F is capital, T is capital, I is capital, R is capital. Like that. For every new word, you should give a capital letter. Okay.
Okay.
And you should not use spaces either in variable names or in class names or method names. You should not use. But in method names, you will use camel casing.
Okay.
That means in class names, first word also starts with capital letter. If you see element, E is capital, right?
Yes.
But open my first test in RC. No. Here I don't have anything. Be login. Here also I don't have any. So if I want to write a new method here, public void do something. So this is called camel casing. So
Yes.
in any method, first word should start with a small letter.
Okay.
Next letters, next word should start with capital letter. So I have written do something, right? Forget about it. This is written by me and unnecessarily we have written it. We will see the APIs provided by Selenium itself.
Yes.
If you look at the methods we have called in this main method, see window maximize. Window started with small letter, small w,
Okay.
and MI started with capital, right?
Yes.
All the methods are started with a small letter, start, open, and they have single word. That's why they started with small letter and they stop, close, click, type, everything is there. But in case of window maximize and wait for page loaded, you can identify the pattern what I have explained you. W is small letter, remaining all letters started with capital, remaining all words started with capital for page to load. Okay.
Yes.
These are the standard naming conventions. Even you don't use it, it doesn't give you any compilation error.
Okay.
But these are the best practices you should follow when you are writing a program. Okay.
Okay.
And now close all. Click on element locators. Now go to first test in RC. Copy the code here. Copy the entire code. Don't copy in first test in RC. Sorry. Copy the code in FB login. We are working on FB, right? Okay. Copy the code in FB.
Okay.
No, not the entire code. Code in main block.
You mean from this?
No, only in main. Yeah. From there to Selenium stop. That's it. Copy.
Element locator?
Yeah. Paste it in main method of element locator. Yeah. Paste it in main method. Here. Paste it.
Here only, right?
Yeah. There. Okay, save the program. 1 minute. Yeah, it got saved. So now remove these lines. Selenium dot type these and that. No, no. This is not needed for us now. Save the program. Okay, debugger at close. Now we are entering some text into email element, right?
Yes.
So we will try to, by providing id equal to email, we are identifying the element and we are entering the text Swati. So we will try to identify the same element by using different locators. Okay,
Okay.
this is our today class.
Okay.
As I told you, as I explained you earlier, first preference you should give to id.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So we copied the tag element of that email, right? In the tag, first you should check whether ID is there or not.
Okay.
Okay, ID is there. So you should identify the element with only ID. You should not use XPath, you should not use CSS, you should not use name. If you have ID, go ahead with ID. That is the first preferable option we have. Okay.
Okay.
So now we have ID, right? We will try to identify using ID equal to email. Okay, now run the program in debug mode. You got it right, how to write id equal to, you should, that is fixed for everything. Okay, the
Yes.
value in
Mm-hmm.
the id attribute you should provide.
Okay.
Yeah, for that in the tag, if you see id equal to email is there, right? So you should give the identifier as id equal to email.
Okay. Yeah.
If the id attribute value is some pass or something else, if the id attribute value is Swati, then you should provide id equal to Swati as the element locator. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, debug as Java application. Go here, Facebook. So it entered the text, right? That means it
Yes.
is able to identify the element with the given locator. Okay,
Okay.
that's good. Come to Eclipse.
Mm-hmm.
Press F8. Click on the program and press F8. Okay. Now go to Java. Java mode. Go to Java mode.
Okay. Yes.
Now look at the. Now open Notepad++. Okay. Now we will assume like this. ID equal to email is not there in the tag.
Okay.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So then next preference you should give to which identifier. You should give to name, right, in the list.
Yes.
See, these are the priorities we have. First ID, then name,
Mm-hmm.
then CSS, sorry, name, then CSS, then XPath, then DOM. ID, name, CSS, XPath, DOM.
Mm-hmm.
and link is there for only links.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So these are the identifiers with their priorities. So we tried with ID, but in this tag ID is not available. That's why we are trying to identify the element using name. Okay.
Okay.
Now put the identifier as name. Name equal to.
Okay.
Okay, save the program. And the value you should provide, right? Name equal to. You should check what is the value in the name attribute. Here name attribute value is also email, right?
Yes.
That's why we are giving name equal to email. If the name attribute value is something else, we will give the same name here. Okay.
Okay.
Name equal to is constant for everything,
Okay.
but this value will change based on the element you are going to find.
Okay.
You got it right?
Yes, I got it.
Run the program in debug mode.
Yes.
Now open the page.
Okay.
So you are able to enter the text. That means you identify the element using name, no name locator also. Okay.
Okay.
Come here. Press F8. Okay. Go to Java mode.
Okay.
You are getting right what I am telling you.
Yes, yes, I got it.
So you identify the element in two ways. You identified it by ID, you identified it by name. Next preferable option is CSS.
Yes, yes.
So if the name is also not there, then we will identify it with some other way, right?
Yes.
So we will take such elements instead of taking this. This has both, right? So go here, inspect element, go to login. Copy as HTML. So it didn't contain either name or ID.
Yes.
So you should use either XPath or CSS to identify this element.
Okay.
Okay, first I will explain what does that mean by CSS locator.
Okay.
XPath will be used to travel through XML documents. XPath is a
Okay.
pattern to identify elements in an XML document.
Okay.
Okay, then what does it mean by CSS? Have you ever designed HTML pages? Do you know what does it mean by HTML? Do you know what does it mean by CSS?
I know about HTML, but I don't have idea about this.
Okay, okay. Have you ever tried to write styles for an HTML?
Yes, I tried long time ago.
Okay, okay, that's good. So I will show you one simple HTML document. Then we will, if you get what does it mean by CSS, then it's easy to understand CSS document, CSS locators. So now I am writing a simple HTML for you. Um, so I will show it in my machine. It would be easy for me. So my screen goes off. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
HTML. I have something in here, I guess. Element locators. Okay, this is my HTML.
Okay.
If you see here, I am able to load it.
Okay.
But I felt that it is not so appealing. For the end user, the styles are not good. I felt like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to write few styles. So how can I write? If I have a ID, I will write the style like this. Div1 equal to border equal to border colon 1px solid gray. If I reload the page, the style will be applied here.
Okay.
So for paragraph, I want to write the style like this. Color equal to red. So the styles are applying here, right?
Yes.
But in P, I have ID equal to P1. For another P, I have ID equal to P2. For first paragraph, I wanna give color as red. For second paragraph, I wanna give color as blue. Then I will do like this. P as P1 equal to color red. P as P2 equal to color blue. See, it is applied, right?
Yes.
Like that, we will write CSS.
Okay.
So, in CSS, by using this P as P2, he is able to identify this element, right? P, second paragraph. By using P as P1, he is able to identify this P, right? This paragraph. By using this div1 ID as div1, he is able to identify this element, right? So
Yes.
why can't we use them as locators?
Okay, got it.
So with that approach, Selenium introduced CSS locators.
Okay, yes.
In CSS, we will follow few standards, right?
Yes.
To embed styles into a HTML document. So those standards they have incorporated. They are supporting them as locators. So
Okay.
by writing a CSS locator, you can identify the elements.
Okay, yes.
Okay, you got it?
Yes.
That is the purpose of CSS locators in Selenium. So first we look at all the locators. We look at the CSS locators. So as I explained you earlier, these are the locators available for us in Selenium RC. We have seen ID, right? ID, example, ID equal to, you should provide your ID, my ID.
Okay.
In name strategy, like it is also like ID strategy, but on the name attribute. Instead of ID attribute, we are using name attribute. Name equal to email. Okay.
Okay.
Then link strategy. This strategy is intended to select links and only select anchor element containing the specified text.
Okay, yes.
So this is like link equal to the text of the link.
Okay,
So here I have 5 links, right?
yes.
If I want to click on chapter 4, I should provide the identifier as link equal to chapter 4.
Okay.
This identifier is only to identify the link elements, only the link elements on the page.
Okay.
Then this is DOM. DOM strategy is works by locating the element that matches the JavaScript expression. It is nothing but a simple JavaScript expression. Like this, you need to write DOM equal to document.getElement by ID. Actually, on the first day, I executed some script and I got the handle right, like document.getElement by ID
Yes.
equal to email. If I execute it, I got the hold on this control, right?
Yes.
So in DOM, you should provide the script. You should write
Okay.
some JavaScript and you should provide it. What he will do is he will execute the script on the browser and he will give you the element which is written by that script. Okay,
Okay.
that is DOM locator. Next one is XPath. XPath also we discussed. This is used to traverse through the XML documents. So this is the way to write it. We will discuss more on it in the next class, how to write XPath. Okay.
Okay.
This is one more locator, CSS. This is this came into picture by using the standards of the CSS. CSS we will write styles, we will write in HTML documents. Okay.
Okay.
To write the styles, to incorporate styles within an HTML document, we will follow few standards, right, to identify the elements, to apply style for the particular element. Those standards Selenium have incorporated and they are using those standards to identify the elements on the page. That is CSS.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, you got the hold on all kind of locators, right?
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, it's already 8:45, so I will stop the class here. Today we
Okay.
learned two identifiers mainly. We learned ID, name, and yeah,
Um,
we
yes.
got introduction on remaining all identifiers. When these locators will be used, we understood the priorities of the locators. What is the priority of the locators? First priority you will give to which locator?
ID,
Then,
name,
then,
and then no, ID, name, CSS,
yeah, CSS, then XPath,
expert,
then
then DOM.
DOM. Link is used only for links.
Okay, yes.
That's enough. And we try to identify the elements using ID and name. We identified the email element in the Facebook page using ID and name.
Name.
Okay,
Yes.
that's it.
Okay.
That's enough for us. And today what will you do is open some website, try to identify the elements using either ID or name. If they contains ID or name, try to identify them. If it is a button, try to click on it. If it is a text box, try to enter some text into it. Okay, because we learned only selenium.type API, we learned selenium.click API, right?
Yes.
So utilize those APIs. Use selenium.open to open a browser. Use ID equal to name, ID equal to my ID or name equal to something to locate the elements. Use selenium.type or selenium.click to perform either click or type operations. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Using these four APIs, try to write program on the browsers, on the URLs, whatever you prefer in the sites. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
Practice on it. In the next class, I will explain you all kind of CSS locators. Then I will explain you how to write XPath. I think by tomorrow we can wind up this locators part, I guess.
Okay.
If it is completed, we will continue with remaining APIs available in Selenium. But
Okay.
in both Selenium RC and WebDriver, locators are the main things.
Okay.
You can write the locators by taking the help from Selenium IDE,
Okay.
but I don't prefer that option. First, try to learn to write the identifiers by your own, because
Okay.
sometimes you can't rely on the identifiers given by Selenium IDE.
Okay.
Mainly people who don't want to learn, no, they will rely on that, but we should not do that. We'll try to learn by our own.
Okay.
You showed me, right, in Gmail, your login failed because of the identifier.
Yes.
If you face such kind of issues, in such cases you will take help from Selenium IDE, but not
Okay.
every time. First you will try to write the identifiers by your own. If you face any issues, you can take help from that. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You don't have any doubts, right, in today's class?
No, I'm clear.
Yeah, Swati. Okay then. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you.